Hello everyone, it's me Andrew, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about bottom dysphoria. So I feel like I should be open about this. Well, I've not like I feel like I have a duty to be open about it, but I like to be open about being trans. But I know talking about being intimate and what's going on downstairs in terms of like what hormone therapy does, I feel like it's very useful to talk about it. I've expressed a few times that I really want genital surgery, and it's something that has been playing on my mind for a very long time. Like since I was a kid, I have always felt like, I don't know, I always felt like something, there was like I don't know, like a part of me that was like still a bit missing, and it makes sense now. I know, so many trans guys, and some trans guys have bottom surgery, some don't, and some don't even have surgery at all, and some don't even go on hormone therapy. Like, I can't express enough how, like, there's just no, correct or proper way to be trans. Like, you do you, and do whatever you're comfortable with. And so, yeah, so, like, no one shouldn't have these expectations already for trans people thinking, oh, you had the surgery, even though the surgery equals to more than a surgery. So, side note, I just wanted to say how even if you don't have bottom surgery, it doesn't make you any less of a man or a woman. Like, you do you. So, like, you don't have to fit in society's heteronormative society's expectation of what a man and a woman is. You just gotta do what you're comfortable with and what you think is best for you and your health. So you don't need to have bottom surgeries. So yeah, I mean, like, at first I thought I didn't need it, and then as you know, the months have gone by being on testosterone, I realised that I really do want it, and it's literally for my own benefit, because my dysphoria downstairs is really bad, and I know if and when I have genital surgery, I know that it's gonna make me feel like less dysphoric downstairs, and that's one of the reasons why. It's not for anybody else, it's literally for me. Whatever you want to do in the future in terms of surgery, like, you don't have to think now, you don't have to like plan it now. You can always still have it as a side note at the back of your head, or just park the thought on the side. Like, you can always decide on like whenever, so just take your time, and if you want to have surgery, then go for it. I mean, obviously, like, you have to find a surgeon, and then you have to like go for referrals and stuff. Like, there's no rush, and if you want to get it done straight away, then go you. If you don't know, one of the effects that taking testosterone does for your downstairs area, the clitoris, is that it will enlarge. And not like super big or anything, but it will grow downstairs, and it's probably really weird at first. Like, my doctor told me the effects of what it will do, and he said either it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that will happen either way. Like, I don't think you can stop it if you were taking testosterone. I don't know, I'm gonna look up on that. Suppose you're just like very hormonal downstairs, because you're feeling really hot, your body temperature's getting hot as well, and like, and you feel very sexually frustrated, or like your sex drive increases, and it's either a pain or a very great advantage for you, or however the way you want to look at it. When I was younger, I was diagnosed with a hyperactive thyroid gland when I was like 13 to 14. Probably like about 10 years ago, actually, to be honest. One of the things was, the things that it had done was probably complicate my body in terms of like hormones. So like the first time I started Shark Week, I only had it once, and then there was like probably a year and maybe less than a year or a year like delay having a second one. And that was really scary, coming into secondary school and the science teacher's telling you about Shark Week, and you're just kind of like, it's supposed to be monthly. I was completely, I was like, I remember being like really scared, telling my secondary school friends. I'm just being like, mate, like, mine only happened once, and that was like last summer. That was like before I found out that I before I was diagnosed with having an overactive thyroid. But the reason why I'm talking about it and why I want to speak about like how it affects like my sex drive is that because I was diagnosed at a young age when I was 13, and that's like what the big age where hormonal stuff starts to happen, whether you're an early or a late bloomer. I don't know. Bodies. I remember thinking, it's so cool that I don't have Shark Week. But then I realised it was a thing, and it was a serious thing if I didn't get treated, and I was like, oh well, never mind. And one of the things that that it affected was a lack of sex drive, and all these teenage girls are talking about the boyfriend stuff, very heteronormative society, straight society sort of views, blah blah blah, boyfriends. And I did for a short time, when I was like 16, I had like my first boyfriend, and he was very like, his sex drive was higher than mine, to be honest, and there's me being like, I'm not interested whatsoever. It wasn't until later that I realised it was because I was diagnosed with an overactive thyroid, and it did affect my sex drive. So there's like these people with high sex drives, and then I'm just kind of like, I don't understand, like I don't get it, I just don't get it, and stuff like that. And I feel like now being on testosterone, I've been almost in a way caught up with it. Maybe, I don't know. Now that like I've started taking testosterone, and then now I'm just experiencing this just increase of libido. Like I knew it was gonna happen anyway, to be honest. So yeah, so that kind of ties in with how I felt like I was feeling a lack of feeling of something when I was much younger because of my overactive thyroid. It's all fine now. So brings me to testosterone. So yeah, so testosterone will make your clitoris grow, basically, and personal experience, mine has grown. I feel like downstairs also kind of smells differently than before when I wasn't taking testosterone. That's all I wanted to say about my genitals. Yeah, I feel like being on testosterone has given me a lot of a bit more body confidence, to be honest, and that's pretty chill. But at the same time, it makes me very aware of my body, and then it makes me kind of dysphoric as well at the same time, because it's like I acknowledge I have this body, but at the same time I'm not happy with some bits that's on me. But that's what I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions about talking about, I don't know, downstairs, then like please let me know. Also, I thought I should also point out, some people don't like it talking about genitalia, so don't assume that trans people will be very open to talk about it or whatever they want to talk about. So please don't just straight off at the bat ask, oh yeah, I don't know, like just be like a bit of aware whatever you ask in terms of like what people have downstairs, because some people don't want to talk about it, and there are some people that wouldn't mind talking about it, just kind of depending on the location where you are. Like I wouldn't be very keen on talking about like how horny I've gotten like in a I don't know, like in a family restaurant. That's just, I don't want people to hear that. Like that's not dinner talk. Then again, what is dinner talk? Just talking about food, whatever. Wow. So that is my random rambling video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions for any like future videos, please let me know, because I have ideas and then I don't end up doing it, and I end up doing something the exact opposite. Like today, I was supposed to talk about something else, but I ended up talking about my genitals and downstairs. Thank you very much for watching. I'm so sorry to get to go through this. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, thank you. Bye.